Hi, I'm Tom Baumann from FreshDesignElements.com. In this video I will show you how to use the snow text generator. It's actually more than a snow text generator. It's more of a graphic winter scene generator. Let me show you. Let me start with the layer comps to give you a quick overview of what is possible. After you have placed your own artwork, you can walk through these compositions to quickly find the look you like. You can change and tweak it later in the layers panel. Note that the artwork does not look crisp. That's because it must be at a minimum scale of 66.7% for Photoshop to display all the details. After flattening or exporting, this is no longer an issue. The layers panel is well organized with folders and color codes. Inside the Snow Text Generator folder is a yellow smart layer called Your Text Here. Inside this is where you're going to place your artwork. Double-click the smart layer on the icon and it will open a .psb file. This is where your artwork gets the rippled edges, done via a smart filter. Now double-click this smart layer and it will open another PSB file. Here you can paste or create your artwork. This one consists of a text layer, a vector smart object and a shape layer. Let me just change the word text to storm. After saving the file, the parent PSB file is updated. The PSD file is still unchanged. Saving this file can take a couple of seconds because the PSD file is updating all its smart layers. The file is now updated. When we zoom, we see the great details. There are 12 ice snow backgrounds to choose from. Each has its own glow or highlight layer that you can turn on or off. I've made a separate video on this because it's also sold as its own product. Check the link if you want to learn more. You can of course also paste your own background in. In the snow folder you can find different types of snow that is laying on the ground of your scene. There is an edge darkening layer, a shadow and depth layer which you can turn on or off or manipulate if you choose to. In your snowbrush folder are two layers with predefined layer styles to create your own drop of snow. The one is slightly bigger than the other. Go to your downloaded folder and double click the brushes icon. This will load 4 snow brushes into Photoshop. Select the layer where you're going to paint. Choose white as your foreground color. Choose the brush tool and choose a brush from the brush preset picker. I'll quickly show you how the 4 brushes look. Now delete the layer content by pressing Command A and delete and start painting. Select the above layer and the bigger brush and paint in the final details. Let me close some folders and turn that edge darkening on. There's another snow generator folder for artwork that requires less depth. It works exactly the same. There's also an edge lighting layer. This one works best on snow backgrounds. Now the snowfall folder. In here are 4 snow layers, all with different sizes and motion blurs for a real depth sensation. Turn them on or off to your liking. Go through the layer compositions again to see the variations on your artwork. Let's change the ice cut text. Open the folder named Your Ice Cut Text. It is basically a styled layer. I've placed a vector smart object in it. Double click on it and it will open an Illustrator file. You can change the text or place your own artwork. Save it and the PSD file will be updated. You can also use a text layer. Type your text and position it. You can drag the layer style to your just created text layer. You should bring the fill to 0. Let me show you how to use another background than the 12 included. One way of doing this is by adding a pattern overlay via layer styles. Let me speed that up. I recommend saving the file under another name so you don't overwrite the original, or make a copy and edit that one. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the Snow Text Generator.